Now we are going to learn about note making, which helps us to make our readings easy one. What is note making? Note making involves the fundamental skills of reading and writing. We make notes to record the important points of a text for future reference. Note making is a study skill that helps to make notes of different points from a long text. It's particularly useful to store and retrieve information in the form of a summary. What is the process of writing note making? First, the main points and supporting details should be identified. The main information should be condensed and organized in a systematic way. To avoid difficulty in recollecting information, symbols or abbreviations should be used while making notes. But these should be clear enough to recall or understand later. Notes need not be in complete sentences. Notes should be shorter than the original text. That's very, very important. Main points and supporting details should be clearly distinguished. Functional words like articles, relative pronouns should be avoided. We have to avoid writing articles and relative pronouns. Articles means what? A and the. Relative pronouns means that, what, which, who, where, etc. Headings and subheadings should be numbered. We have to put the numbers for headings and subheadings. Then we have to give a suitable main heading. These are the process of making notes. This is an example given to you. This is done for you. On the basis of your understanding of the given sample, make notes of the following text and write a summary in about 75 words. Look at the modern children. One striking difference between the childhood that the previous generation had and the one that this generation has is the lack of Indian or native games. In the 1970s, people used to play a variety of indoor and outdoor games that were the games of this soil. Nowadays, almost all children play games like cricket, tennis and football. Nobody is playing games like kabaddi, goli, gilli or indoor games like the Dayakattam, Paramapadam, Pallanguri, Pandi or Adupuliyatam. These games have a rich culture and heritage value and were tools of passing on some ancestral knowledge or the other. They also sharpened our observational and math skills, unlike the hit and run games of the West that are unidimensional and strengthen only hand-eye coordination. Traditional games were not just games, they were designed in such a way that one can develop lot of skills like logical thinking, building strategy, concentration, basic mathematics, aiming and a lot more. Nowadays we develop these skills by paying money to centers that conduct personal development courses. Traditional games act as learning aids. They teach us many things while playing, like to learn to win and lose, develop sensory skills, count, add, improve motor skills, identify color, improve hand-eye coordination, and finally to have fun, either by playing the game or watching a game being played. The values that we achieve by playing these games are more when compared to the games that we play nowadays. Some of the values that we gain are that they are environment friendly. We get a chance to learn about our culture and history, and an important thing is it is suitable for all ages. So they increase the interaction between generations. Many modern games played around the world have their origin in these traditional games, which is a pride to our country's culture. So now we are going to make some notes for this given passage. Difference between past and present childhood games. Games of soil. Rich culture and heritage. Traditional games importance. Develop skills and logical thinking. Now pay and receive these skills. Learn to win and lose. Values of the traditional games. Environmental friendly. Learn our culture and history. Pride to our culture. Additional exercise. We are going to make notes for the following passage. There are basically two types of actions: ascending bid actions and descending bid actions. Ascending bid actions start out with a low bid for an object. The price of the object is gradually raised until only one bidder remains. By contrast, descending bid actions start out with a high bid and the price is progressively lowered until a customer expresses a willingness to purchase the object. Both procedures have a number of variants. For example, in some types of auctions, a professional auctioneer declares the suggested bids. In other types of auctions, however, the customers make their own bids. Another variant used at places such as eBay or Yahoo auction is called a buyout option. A high price for an item is declared. Anyone willing to pay that price is guaranteed a purchase. This variant seems to appeal consumers who dislike uncertainty. For a fixed price, they are guaranteed an object. Buyout options are most commonly used if the seller has a stock of several copies of the same item. Both ascending bid and descending bid auctions can be conducted in either open or closed formats. In open formats, all participants know what exactly how much an object is going for. For example, at many Japanese fish markets, wholesalers gather around the fish to be purchased and raise their hands as the auctioneer names progressively higher prices. In closed auctions, participants are unaware of how much other participants are willing to pay for an object. For example, a case in which participants used sealed envelopes to place their bids on a piece of real estate represents this type of auction. Though open auctions generally yield higher prices, closed formats are sometimes preferred in situations in which the privacy of the prospective buyers is considered paramount or the need to document precisely how much each party bid is high. Now, the note making for the given passage. Two types of auctions: ascending bid auctions, descending bid auctions. Procedure: ascending, start low bid and gradually raised. Descending, start high bid and progressively low. Both have number of variants. Professional auctioneers declare the bids. Customers make their own bids. High price, anyone willing a purchaser. Both conducted either open or closed. Open formats know what exactly. Closed auctions unaware how much. Prices yielded. Open auctions yield higher prices. Closed auctions prefer institutions of privacy of buyers. Thank you. Thank you, students.